Alrighty, so this is my team's uh, project or shape that we made. So if I want to just run this real quick, as you can see right here, right now we just have like a sphere right here. There's a sphere in mind. That is the what our team made. We originally had the idea to make a cube, but um, we were getting in over ourselves. How much work would need to be done. So we just settled with a sphere right now, which as you can see, it works. So if I want to go through the actual code, um, one of the main things that we did, I'll actually just keep this running down there. One of the main things we did right here was set the system, the console CLR. So the system for the print, it prints out this, and the system flush. These are actually just really important because typically, if you didn't have it, it just keeps shooting lines of text up, 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 up all the way into Narnia. But if it flushes, it kind of like resets what's on the screen, so it just keeps it all in one space. As you can see, there are multiple, but it just makes it much more cleaner to deal with, which is really nice, which is really good for us. You just have like the sphere parameters, the width and the height, just like how big the actual area of which a sphere should reside in. Double A, double B. Um, we've taken out R2 because the previous it's for the donut. That R2 was for like the donut hole, and we don't need that donut hole if we're just gonna make a sphere. So we just left the R. Um, Everything is basically the same as before. This is like the loop, while true, double Z sets the loop for the spinning sphere that we have. One thing we did change right here, and you'll see that in the file that we have as well, math.py. We see that 2. There's also a 2 right here before. So if I want to add that right now, we can see it spazzes out a lot more. It's more sporadic in how it moves. It's not as clean. So the one thing we did was just remove that. It's one thing we found out, and it seems to get the job done. It's a lot more cleaner. The code is a lot more well, not the code. The actual graphic is a lot more cleaner and smoother with how it presents itself. One thing we also did was remove the circle X and Y. Um, then we also added this for like the 3D coordinates of the sphere, where the sphere should actually just sit on the screen. One thing that is not too different is the rotation application. If I want to go through here, that is something we changed because we had circle X like circle Y. So we've had to remove circle X and circle Y from this equation because that's something that we don't need. We don't need like the donut hole right there. I don't know if it was possible to do it with that still in our function in our code, but this is what we came up with to get the code running. And we have the index and the luminance just to run over like the different characters that we have to show like the darkness and the brightness. As you can see right here, it just moves over the screen like an 8-ball. And yeah, that's basically it. We just set the speed right here. Then it keeps on printing over and over again the graphic. And that is our sphere graphic.